Hello everybody. Welcome to an Icelian cast of a StarCraft 1 versus 1. Music has been enabled, as you can see. I am happy to be bringing you a matchup today between EG DeMuslim and Empire VioLet. Now this is not my particular game. I didn't arrange for this to happen. It sure would be fun if I was able to do that. That is not going to be the case. This is from I got it from sc2reps.net. Where I grab a number of my replays, and it's a best of 5 series, so this is game 1. If you're worried that you're gonna get spoiler alerts, that's okay, don't worry about it. This is game 1. I could give you spoiler alerts if I wanted to. We do have our two opponents, the Blue Terrans, spawning here at the 9 o'clock side of Shattered Temple. Empire DeMuslim, EG DeMuslim, Evil Geniuses. His opponent is the Empire. Team member Empire VioLet, the red Zerg at the 6 o'clock position. They are close by air, and DeMuslim did not send a little SCV to scout, so it is known he does know where his opponent is. He can scout that. Just helps out VioLet a little bit. He doesn't have to go cross scout. I'm not sure. No, DeMuslim knows that it's not close by melee or close by ground. That's been known for a very long time. So what is this? This is going to be proxy racks. There are no refineries down. We are going to have a proxy barracks come in from DeMuslim that's going to kick off this right away. Now going into these players a little bit, EG DeMuslim actually often a Grandmaster ranked player on the North American ladder. As I'm recording this, it is past 143. The Grandmaster ladder has not opened up yet. However, DeMuslim's still exceptional player, even still top-ranked masters. He's a member of the team Evil Geniuses, and though he has had no absolute huge major wins of his own, he is certainly very competitive, very well-known. Former Warcraft 3 player, played for Human Race, and was one of the absolute best. And he must have scouted. Sure enough, yep, he is scouting this out. He is saying, okay, there's something a little fishy here. I didn't see an expansion go down. I didn't see a second barracks. There is a barracks proxy right here. We're going to have to see how effective it can be. He's foregone any expansion, actually. He's going right up into a Roach Warren, which I think is a great play. I think it's very, very intelligent. Exactly what VioLet needs to do. Getting his overlords spread around just so that they can see what's going on. The barracks just going to lift up, say, ha ha ha, you Zerglings and your little tiny arms, you can't do anything to me. Oh, a little bit of a misrally from that Marine. I'm sure he will be picked up right away and sent back home. Yep, there he goes. So DeMuslim's proxy barracks didn't quite work. He's actually going to delay the expansion even more. And this could be an easy win for him if he's careful. Now, VioLet only just now starting Metabolic Boost. Sure enough, as he tries to get down here and expand, he's like, oh, I can't do that. DeMuslim, if he had a sharp eye, would have watched and seen the drone is moving away. It means he's going to take an expansion over here because he really has to expand. One base Zerg is like half base Terran. You really just can't do anything at all. DeMuslim behind this is getting his own expansion, keeping even with his opponent, continuing to pump out some Marines. And this proxy barracks still just floating around, just being a nuisance, just saying, you know, I don't have to do a little this, that, and the other. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. An evolution chamber is going down. I'm not sure why. That Roach Warren was cancelled. I thought that was a smart play. I thought a one base Roach bus play could have been absolutely phenomenal for VioLet. He may have been going for that, but he decides instead to go for an evolution chamber. The only thing that I can think of is that he's fearing a 1-1-1 because of this double gas. I'm not sure though. He can see, no, he only sees one. He doesn't see anything, and now as he's floating in, he is going to see that there was an expansion. This is not going to be a 1-1-1. You'll even see the barracks just landing over here. Get a good bit of scouting information, and have his Zerglings move up and maybe poke at the wall a little bit. Nope, maybe not. He did catch factory with a reactor, so he knows reactor Hellions are on the way. Barracks is coming through here, and 2 queens. And he is making a spore crawler. I don't know why he's making a spore crawler. There's not a starport even down. Little drone transfer going over to the newly spawned 3rd base and a spine crawler to help defend. Just Paramarines having a good old time, chatting it up as they hut it back and forth. Carapace level 1 going on. This has got to be the most awkward spore crawler ever. And there's the Baneling nest to help defend against these Hellions, against the Marines. Fortunately, 4 Hellions against 6 Zerglings, gonna be in favor of our Hellion player. And in fact, oh, Blue Flame is on the way, and he's getting into this mineral line before the spine crawler can finish. Watch for the drones to line up here, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna have a worker barbecue. Oh, just barely slipping outside of that spine crawler. Some more Zerglings moving back and forth. The Hellions really just stopping all mining here. And it's almost like VioLet's just back to 1 base. Trying to get a couple more kills in here. Doing all that he can. 1 Hellion goes down, 2, 3, and 4. At the end of it all, what do we have? We have 8 units killed, 5 of them workers. 4 DeMuslim. So, maybe the Hellions didn't quite pay for themselves. They put on the pressure that they needed to, and I would have loved to have seen the double-pronged attack slip up inside the main, get the scouting, start roasting some workers there, and oh, Blue Flame is about to finish. Suddenly these Hellions are about to become beastly powerful against all these workers. It is only 5 seconds away. Watch the timer there at 10:07. Oh, the spine crawler burrowing back in just in time, and Blue Flame has finished. So many Zerglings being killed off. These Hellions might actually hold their own if it wasn't for that queen. All 6 Hellions die, but at the cost of so many Zerglings. Still, VioLet feeling pretty good. He is droning up. He is up to 42. Oh, we did have a pronged attack. I completely missed it. A run by coming in here. So many worker kills. So many worker kills. Drones falling left, right, and center. It was a drop coming in from the medevac, and now we have 4 more Hellions moving right in here, ready with their pre-igniters. And burn, burn, burn everything that can be found. Great lineup of the workers. As the Zerglings try to scurry back and forth as much as possible. VioLet falling behind in supply, almost half his opponent. As he is droning up more, he is getting more Zerglings out. But 29 workers killed. 29 workers killed. And just more Hellions coming out. I mean, behind this, DeMuslim is just doing more Hellion because, well, if you're going to keep making Zerglings and I've got Blue Flame, then I guess I'll just keep destroying you. This is the definition of a hard counter. Is when a unit does 19 damage to something that only has 35 health. Getting all these worker kills, trying to get through and burn some more. Coming around the other side. This entire base is just completely roasted. Any Hellion run-bys here, nothing going on. Even the 5 Hellions here do still make it out, and no pressure on DeMuslim. We're watching VioLet's base the whole time. Drones being pulled in time, yes. However, there's still going to be so many kills. Oh, good little defense there. Not losing as many as could have been lost. But 8 more Hellions. Sniping out a creep tumor. Sniping out a creep tumor. Marching on in. Roasting some Zerglings. And finally the roaches are out. VioLet had not canceled that roach warren. If he had continued to produce them, Oh, Hellion or Roach is almost blocking the Hellion's entrance onto the ramp. Unfortunately, not, and thus all the drones die, and all the drones are going to die, and all the Zerglings have died, and the Hellion's finally dying. But just look at the sheer supply difference. DeMuslim is double his opponent's supply. He's getting a third base behind all of this. Completely oversaturated at his natural. He's got 58 SCVs. Mining all the gas in the world. Now we have Thor's out. Scouting barracks. VioLet is really just... he's so far behind. There's nothing that he can do to come back from this. Because all DeMuslim is doing is just sending in Hellions. He's not losing any gas. He's not having any pressure. I don't think these Hellions are going to be quite worth it. They only got a few working kills. But the threat's still there. You have to produce the extra queens, you have to produce the extra spine crawlers, you go into the roach play, and you fall behind so quickly. 3 Thors. 3 being I can talk, really. 3 Thors being produced at a time. Oh, and the gold being taken. Now this was back in the previous patch, before the mules were able to take the gold, or were able to, yeah, back when mules took full advantage of the gold. I'm just getting so tongue-tied here. As an overlord comes through, scouts, sees exactly everything that's going on, and here comes, maybe here comes the push? I mean, is 6 Thors enough? I don't know, guys. Let's get 6 Thors. Let's get 12 SCVs. And let's just march into our opponent's base. Let's just 1A. How does that feel? Hellion drop up top, just for good measure. And the Roaches, they have Glitter Reconstitution. They are 1-1, and they are going to go in here and try to take out this high yield. However, oh dear God, he has a high yield. That on its own has to scream, I'm doomed. VioLet might try to go for some kind of a base race, but really just all these Thors volleying in missiles, launching down with our artillery cannons. Okay, I'll pull my workers up and close up the door. Now the Thor will go down. However, this base is fully mining. This base is fully mining, if not falling apart a little bit. But back home, VioLet trying to gather his forces up a little bit, trying to just say it's okay. I can build up a little bit. I'm now I can push forward. Now I can stop these 8 Thors with auto-repairing SCVs. Now I can GG, well played, real devil, says VioLet. He says that because DeMuslim, known as the Devil Terran, and sure enough, roasting his opponents in the gates of hell. I'm going to hop into the next replay. This has been game 1 of 5, and we'll see if VioLet can bring it back up, or if, as that Thor is saying, DeMuslim is going to take it all very, very quickly. We will see you there.